Today is November 19th. It's an A day, Wednesday. If you're gone today, I miss you. First thing we were to do today is turn in your Crash Course Islam video notes and then have at your KWL chart, that blue sheet. We may add some things to it. But then students on their own in the Islamic Empire packet that was passed out on Monday, we were dealing with page 70. And on page 70, it's a map, and it kind of shows the spread of the Islamic Empire and how it spread during their golden age, roughly from about 632 to around the year 750. So there are three questions on there that you were to answer in complete sentences while you look at the map. And it is a little bit difficult to look at the key and know what the colors mean. So the top box is the darkest of the colors. The middle box is the next darkest, and it looks better on the map than in the key. So you'll be able to see that if you know that the middle box is kind of the second darkest of the two, and that'll help you answer those questions. Then after that, because that was the bell ringer and stuff like that, we moved on to this, the Hijra, this right here. And the Hijra refers to the migration of this Prophet Muhammad. And what it is, it's about 12 years after he receives the messages from Allah or God, the angel Gabriel and all that. What Muhammad has been doing is he's been kind of going around the Arabian Peninsula with his family, his tribe, as they do their business as merchants, trading their goods and things like that. When they go to their stops in towns, they might be there for a week or a month or so, and they're interacting with the people that live in that town, plus other caravan groups, other nomadic traders that come into the area. And Muhammad is talking about his messages that he received from God. And he is getting more and more people to believe in this new religion. They accept the new religion. But by accepting that new religion, these people are refusing to buy the goods, the religious figurines and statues that Muhammad's family and other tribes had relied on for their economic viability. And that's beginning to anger even Muhammad's own family. In the beginning, Muhammad being on his own and things like that, not a big deal, just kind of like, okay, dude, you're a little bit crazy, but you know what, we're not going to do much about it. Once he starts getting a lot of followers and it starts hurting the economics, the pocketbook of the family, then the leaders of Mecca, his own family, the Quraysh family and all that, they're going to get upset by this. And they're going to first try to tell him to knock it off. They're going to tell, okay, you can't do this anymore. Maybe punish him in some way with losing his job, who knows what. But what ends up happening is they just can't get him to stop. And then by the year 622, one of Muhammad's uncles has passed away, and this uncle had kind of given him safety, protection, and things like that in Mecca. But when he passes away, other family members, especially an uncle of Muhammad's, are now going to see this as an opening to where they can either like kidnap him and put him in prison or perhaps even kill him. And then what's going to happen, and we watched this in a video, we watched this little 5-minute video dealing with this time period in the Islamic history. What's going to happen is that Muhammad is going to then be visited again by the angel Gabriel, and that angel is going to tell Muhammad, number one, don't sleep in your bed. And that's in the video and things like that. Don't sleep in your bed tonight. And then he says, the angel Gabriel says, you're given permission by God to migrate. And that's what the word Hijra actually means. This word here means migration. And that's the day, that night, Muhammad and a couple of his other followers with him, they will leave Mecca and they will escape what was going to be a plot to kill him. Now, they escape to about, about 300 miles away is another town at the time called, and I believe it's in here, Yathrib, right here, Yathrib. Later, Muhammad is going to rename it Medina. And up in Medina, Muhammad has followers, and he's been guaranteed safety and things like that. And this is in the year 622. And that is why this event, the Hijra, the migration of Muhammad and some of his followers, it becomes known as year 1 for the Islamic calendar. And you can see that down here, the lunar calendar that they use and things like that. So it's a very, very momentous event within the Islamic world. Muhammad escaping persecution, escaping death, and fleeing to Medina, and that is the Hijra. So make sure you understand that. I had the students write the Hijra down on their blue sheet, the KWL chart, and then put down how important that date is in Islamic world. And and that's pretty much what we did today. Tomorrow, we're going to be taking a look at the 5 pillars of Islam. Okay? Thank you, guys.